Hey guys, it's Christina Marie and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today I am going to talk about Holland America Cruise Lines and answer the question of, is Holland America good for families? Or in other words, if you have kids, toddlers, teens, is Holland America a good cruise line for you? Short answer is yes. In general, I would say that Holland America Cruise Lines is a good cruise for families. The main reason for saying yes, that it's good for families, is that Holland America Cruise Lines has Club HAL, which is a separate part of the cruise ship with activities for kids for they're open 4 hours out of the day. So it's a great place to drop off your kids. Holland America, you probably think of as a cruise ship for older people. That is true. Most people that sail with Holland America are older couples over the age of 50. However, if you have kids under the age of 12, I would say Holland America is a good cruise. Mostly because one, it's an easy cruise line to walk around. Like, they're smaller ships, it's easy to go to the buffet, it's easy to get to the pool, and there's Club HAL where the kids basically go and hang out all day. So let me talk about Club HAL, and then I'll talk about the best age group for kids on Holland America Cruise Lines, and then I'll talk about reasons why Holland America might not be good for you and your family. Okay, so Club HAL is in Holland America cruise ships. It's on like the 12th deck or so. It's tricky to get up there, but it's basically a room where they have a very good ratio of staff to kids. They have activities, they have video games. They split it up into two age groups. One is for toddlers, basically, so kids ages 3 to 6, and the other one is for kids ages 7 to 12. My nephew went on a cruise with my mother, so grandmother taking her grandson on a cruise, and my nephew had a great time at Club HAL. He's 11 years old. When he was in Club HAL, my mom asked him, well, what did you think? And he said, it's good. There were only like 3 kids around his age, like 11 years old, and 2 kids that were 8 on his last cruise ship. So the good thing about cruising on Holland America cruise ships as a family is that your kids will get a lot of one-on-one attention in Club HAL because they usually have at least 2 staff members and very few kids. Now, if you're cruising on Holland America Cruise Lines during the holidays, there will be more kids on board. Okay, so generally, if you're a family with kids between the ages of 7 and 12, yes, Holland America is a good cruise ship for you. If you have a toddler in the family, so like 3 to 6 years old, Holland America has a separate area in Club HAL for them, so that's good. I'll say any cruise line having a kid under the age of 3, do your own research on whether you should go on a cruise or not. I will say if you want a relaxing cruise, Holland America is probably the best cruise that you're going to find. It's not noisy, everything's easy when it comes to getting foods and walking around the ship, so that's a good thing. Okay, let's talk about teenagers on Holland America cruise ships. So Holland America does have a program for teens between the ages of 13 and 7. Holland America says that on their website they have activities for families with teens. They do have a basketball court. They do have Club HAL with video games. But I'll say if you have teenagers, I don't think Holland America would be the best cruise line for you. I have seen groups of teens, like during the holidays, there's usually about 6 of them that you see wandering around in packs. They make friends with each other. They hang out all the time. They seem to have a good time on Holland America cruise ships. There is a ping pong table, but when it comes to activities for teens to do on Holland America cruise ships, there's really nothing. Your teen might get bored compared to like Royal Caribbean, where there's, I don't know, a belly flop contest and a rock climbing wall. There's none of those activities on Holland America cruise ships. There really aren't many activities that cater to teenagers on Holland America cruise ships. So take that as you may. I personally, if I had teens, I would take them on a more exciting cruise ship probably. Okay, but there are some good things about Holland America cruise ships for kids. One is the food. So they do have the dive-in bar by the pool with hamburgers and hot dogs that kids like. Also by the pool, there's like a pizza area. They call that New York pizza with sandwiches and pizza. There's also the Lido buffet. So if you're worried about what to feed your kids on Holland America cruise ships, I think your kids will be happy with the food options. They're all near the main pool. That is a good pool for kids. Your kids will not have to fight to get a spot in the pool. They'll probably have a good time with that. If you're traveling with kids, Holland America doesn't necessarily have family rooms, but they do have suites that are bigger, or you could just have a kid sleep on a couch. I've traveled on a small Holland America cruise with my mom, my dad, and I slept on a couch, and that was fine. So Holland America doesn't have family specific rooms, but if you get one of the suites, those are bigger and would be great for a family. What else? So in summary, Holland America is good for families. I think it's best for families with kids under the age of 12. I think it's best for families that kind of want a relaxing vacation. If you don't want to have to take your kid to the rock climbing wall and take them to this show and take them to this and that and that and that and that and like watch them all the time. If you just want to relax and have your kids do their thing, I think Holland America is great because Club HAL is a great program that they offer. I think it's just stellar. Side note, I've also seen single moms travel with their kids on Holland America cruise ships. So last cruise, a lady was traveling with her son who was probably like 7 years old, and she seemed to have a good time on Holland America cruise ships just because the cruise ship line itself is very relaxing. So that's it. In summary, Holland America is good for families, not the best if you have teens. Otherwise, it gets a thumbs up from me. If you thought this video was helpful, please subscribe below. It makes my day. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about Holland America Cruise Lines, leave a comment below. I'd love to help you out. Thanks, guys.